It's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling.
Hey guys, it's your girl naturallynata here. I'm here today to do a comparison video with two palettes that I believe are very similar to each other. I don't think that these two palettes are dupes for each other, but I think they are extremely similar. That is the Milani Most Loved Mattes, which is one of their new palettes that they have out for 2018. You can find this palette at Ulta, at Walmart, on their website. I got mine from Walmart, which is a bit cheaper than the other places. It's about $14.97, $15 at Walmart. And this palette right here, which is probably one of the most expensive palettes that I've ever bought, which is the Tarteist Pro palette. I know you're thinking, Tarte's? Who's she? Who's that? We don't know who Tarte is. And it's Tarte. No say Tarte. If you don't know why, some people might be like, you know, why is she talking about Tarte? Tarte kicked off 2018 with a scandal where they try to leave the brown girls out. They try to leave us out. They try to play us with their new foundation and only come out with 3 shades for dark-skinned women, black women, African American women. They try to play us. They kicked off 2018 wrong. But this is facts. And these two palettes I think are extremely similar. And if you want to save your coin, you could just go with Milani, the Most Loved Mattes. We're gonna see how similar they really are. I do not think these are dupes. This one, the Tarteist Pro palette, actually has some shimmers going down the side right here. And it, of course, has a lot more mattes. But there are some shades that are pretty spot on. Even the packaging with the black and gold. This one's a lot bigger, but the gold being on the actual shadows, and then the black. Oh, this one has gold packaging on the front. This one has black, but they both still have the black and gold going on. They look really similar. They both come with a mirror. We're going to work with the shades that are extremely similar. And yeah. Get this, if you've ever been interested in getting this palette, which did not have that great of reviews anyway, get this one for 15 bucks. And yeah, so if you are interested in seeing me do a side-by-side comparison eyeshadow look with these two palettes, you know what to do. Just please stay tuned. Alright, so as you can probably tell, I have my base completely done, my foundation, bronzer, brows, all done. The first shadow that is extremely similar are the first shadows in both palettes. In this palette, it is called Fancy Vanilla, and in this palette, it is called Classic. A perfect matte white cream shade that is perfect for setting the color on your brow bone. I'm going to take this one right here, which is from the Morphe I Slay brush set, which I've been using nonstop, and I'm going to use Classic from Tarte on this side right here, just to set everything down. Even though I already set it down with my translucent powder, or my banana powder, I'm just gonna go back in. And then taking another blending brush, also from the I Slay set, I'm going to take Fancy Vanilla from Milani and set this side. Now I'm gonna go in with my Daily Latte, which is this shade right here in the Milani. And for the Tarteist Pro, I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Bold. Here are the two shades swatched on my arm. The first one is Tarte, the second one is Milani. As you can see, the Milani shade is a bit lighter. They are quite similar. Going back in with that same blending brush that I used to set my entire lid, I'm taking it and going into Bold in the Tarteist Pro and just putting that into my crease. I'm just going in with the same brush that I used on the Milani side and going into my Daily Latte. You can probably see this one is a bit darker. The Milani shade is a bit harder to show up, but I still can see it. It's just not as pronounced as this side. Moving on, I'm going to take the orangey shades in both the palettes. Orange eyeshadows are like some of my favorites. So I'm going to take in the Tarte, I'm going to take Whimsy, which is the third eyeshadow at the top right there, that orangey one. And in this palette, I'm going to take Hiding in Sedona, which is this one right here. These two shades are extremely similar. So the first one, of course, is the Tarte, which is called Whimsy, and the second one is Milani, Hiding in Sedona. Once again, I think I'm going to take the same brush, guys. I don't like using a lot of brushes if it's not necessary. So I'm going in with Whimsy on the Tarte side. Woo-wee. And I'm just going to put that like directly in the crease. I'm trying to keep that lower than the first shade. And now I'm going into Hiding in Sedona. Both of these palettes have a substantial amount of fallout. So, yeah. It's about the same. It really is. And as you can see, these are very similar. I'm going to bring it all the way in, but it's going to be more pronounced on the outside, more darker on the outside, and then whatever's left over, I'm bringing that to the inner corner. I'm going to go into this purple shade in both palettes. The first one is the Tarte shade. It's called No Filter, and the second one is the Milani shade, and it is called No Plum Needed. First, starting out with No Filter, I'm taking a angled shader brush. It's by Royal & Langnickel, and I'm putting it on the outer V and into my crease again on the Tarte side. Now I'm taking No Plum Needed with another crease brush by Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Oh, whoa. Wow, I just messed that up, guys. Don't worry, we'll fix it with some translucent powder. I'm really saying that for myself, don't worry. That's why you should always put powder underneath your eyes, guys. So if this happens, you can just sweep it away. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a minute, and then I'll sweep it away in a few minutes. This shade is extremely pigmented. It's kind of more pigmented than the Tarte side. Okay, for all over the lid, I'm going to go in with Edgy, the Tarteist Pro, and Chocolate is Life from the Milani. So I'm just dipping into Edgy right here with a dome-shaped brush. I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Alright, and now I'm going to take Chocolate is Life, such a cute name, from the Milani on another flat brush. This one is by Milani, and I'm going to apply that to my lid also. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I just went ahead and finished everything up. All I did was run those orange and purple shades from the Tarte palette, and then the orange and purple shade from the Milani palette underneath my eyes, and finished up everything else, and this is the finished look. I really want to know if you guys can tell the difference. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I really can't tell the difference that much between the palettes. They were both extremely pigmented. There is some fallout with them, but not too much because I didn't get anything all over my base too much, and I didn't even put any powder down. So I would say it's more of kickback from the shadows. It doesn't actually fall off onto your face. Those Milani palettes are extremely high quality. I actually did a tutorial with the other Milani palette that they came out with, which is called Bold Obsessions. I'll link that right here if you're interested in checking it out. But I actually like this Most Loved Mattes palette better than the Bold Obsessions. I feel like it performed better, and the pigmentation was crazy on it. It really kept up with those Tarte shades beautifully, and I really can't tell the difference between the two sides at all. I would say these two palettes are extremely similar. This side, once again, is the Tarteist Pro's palette side. This side right here is the Most Loved Mattes Milani side. I can't tell the difference, guys. I can't tell the difference. It was very simple to do, just very simple, because the shadows on both sides, to be honest, perform really well. If you've ever wanted this palette, which came out 2017, I believe, last year, and go ahead and get this. It is really good. I am so impressed. I'm very impressed. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more makeup reviews, side-by-side comparisons, everything like that. And I can't wait to see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye.
Come get lost with me. Come get lost with me.